Good morning. Ashley Plasterer is back in town. Apologies, it's been a while. Had a lot going on, not work related, so back at it now, the filming. So got a nice little hardwall job on this occasion. It's been a while since I've done any hardwall, but the customer didn't want it dot and dabbed or sand and cemented. They were insistent on hardwall, so hardwall it is. Now, as you can see behind me, I've got some thermalite blocks to deal with. So I've got the delivery ordered for this morning at some point. Whether it comes this morning is another question, but I'm going to start just by SBRing and blue gritting all the thermalites just to kill the suction, because hardwall and thermalites is not the one. So yeah, that's it anyway today. That's my mission for today. Get the materials loaded in, seal all these walls, and then I've got some help tomorrow. Just come and tack these ceilings. Got a mate coming. Now, I kind of made a bit of a schoolboy error on this one. I forgot how high it was, and I haven't ordered a tower, so there's not great area. So I'm gonna try and do it on on step ladders. I may live to regret that decision, but we'll see. Anyway, let's get all these walls sealed and have a cup of coffee. Good morning. Had a couple of days with my mate here, so I haven't really done much filming. I've done a couple of time lapses. So as you can see, we've spent the day tacking and skimming the ceilings. Now, it was a little bit awkward because of the height of it, but we had a bandstand and some trestles, so it was all good in the end. Just took a little bit longer than I wanted it to. And I had Charlie for a day just to get a load of floating done. So as you can see, this is the main kitchen stroke living area that I floated out. Ideally, being hardwall, I wanted to skim it the same day, but didn't get time, so we've got a couple of walls on in this room as well. Unfortunately, it was a Friday when we did all this, and it's been left over the weekend, so I've actually got the garden hose. I've given it a good spray. I'm just going to do these two end walls behind me, that one and that opposite one there, just spraying them down with water just to see what the suction's like before I even attempt to do these higher ones. I might even SBR them, depending on how sucky it is. How sucky it is. I wonder if that's a phrase many people say. Anyway, yeah, I've got the rest of the week here. So I've got two walls still to float out in here. Probably do that tomorrow. A little bit of a funky hallway bit. This bathroom and a cupboard. Started floating that out just to use some muck up on Friday. But yeah, easily done by the end of the week. So just need to crack on now. I'm gonna get a day of skimming in today, and then I'll float and set tomorrow. And then that leaves just 2 days to mess about in those two rooms and get on to the next one. Anyway, let's get some beads up and get set on. So some right old lumps in this. When I was knocking up, I had that in a bag. It's not what we want, skimming. Nasty lumps on a hard, dry surface. Not gonna lie, that was a nasty set. But we're all done, as you can see, that one and that one. The reveals, obviously being boarded, are actually still a bit wet. So what I'm gonna do with this one behind me is give it a good spray and PVA this one. Because it's not thermalite, this one, so I'm thinking kill the suction a little bit because of the dryness. And then that one is thermalites, so I'm gonna give that a good couple of sprays and maybe SBR. I don't know if the SBR will go off in time because I want to skim all this room today. I've learnt my lesson not to hardwall on thermalites before. I did try and talk the customer out of it, but he was adamant he wanted hardwall. It's no good, it's dot and dabbing really. I mean, you can do rendering and float and set on it, but it's hard work and it just dries too quickly. And you've got more chance of it cracking as well. Anyway, I'm gonna stop moaning. Is it me or is it all plasterers have to have a little moan about something? Don't get me started on these conduits in here either, because they have been a freaking nightmare. I had to go and pin a lot of them back, but there you go. Sparkies and plasterers, not best mates, are we? When I say I'm not doing hardwall again, I mean I'm not leaving it overnight or even over a weekend before I skim it again. That was a rookie mistake. I knew it was going to be tough, but lesson learned. 20 years experience, I should have learned it already really. Right, it's been a good few days, so I didn't film anything just because I've been skimming flat out. It took me 3 sets to do this room and it was hard work. It's probably the hardest 3 sets I've had to do in a little while. Just dried so quickly, but lesson learned. So that was the other day. Yesterday I came in and skimmed that wall and this one, and I floated out this one, and all that hallway, and a bit the other side of the cupboard ceiling. Now today it's my lad's birthday, so all I'm doing is a couple of sets. As you can see, I've got this big wall on at the moment, and I've got some opposites on in the cupboard area and the back wall of the cupboard, which is quite a few days old now, nearly a week actually. So yeah, it's all going nice. The stuff I floated out yesterday is nice to skim on today. Now Hardwall is designed for skimming the same day, but I tend to find it goes a bit bubbly when the moisture's not out of it completely, so leaving it overnight is preferable in my opinion, especially on these blocks anyway. Not so much maybe on the thermalites, which I've got around the window. But yeah, it's going all right. So tomorrow I will be floating out this remaining bathroom and a couple of walls in that cupboard, that one and the opposite one of that. So I'll probably just spend, I'll probably spend the day floating tomorrow, maybe do a little set in the afternoon and then finish off with just a couple of nice easy sets for Friday and a bit of a tidy up and get my stuff out. Anyway, yeah, apologies for lack of filming, but it's been a bit of a mental one. I've kind of run out of time on it, so that's enough waffle for the time being. Anyway, skimming up nice there. That's had 2 trowels and it's pretty much there. Need another couple, maybe a dry one at the end, but yeah, it's come out nice. I don't like the stuff usually, but I think the finish is quite nice on it once all the scratch lines dry out and it's all consistent. Anyway, let's get this skimming done and we'll bring it back at the end of the job when it's all done. Nice angles, look, nice round. It's looking nice, all good. Right, look at the dust in my hair. Right, penultimate day, and I've literally had all morning floating, as you can see. So this wall behind me is the shower wall. So I spent a bit of time making sure that was all perfectly flat and level. And I got the opposite wall on as well, and 2 walls, the remaining walls in that cupboard. Got those on first thing, then I had a bit of a break because the electrician was doing some work, so I had about an hour where I was just, it works out alright really because I was rubbing up and cutting ceiling lines back and stuff. So I've just finished getting this window wall on. Nice big old beast behind me, look. So what I plan to do now is skim what I put on first thing this morning. So the shower wall behind me and this door wall and those 2 walls in the cupboard, and then that will just leave those 2 walls for tomorrow morning, and then I can have a nice big clear up, get all my tools and that in the van and finish off this job which I'm actually quite looking forward to because it's been hard work, this one. I don't know if I said earlier, but pre-COVID, before I did any floating set with Hardwall. I've done some rendering and stuff obviously, but yeah, Hardwall floating set. Won't be doing it again in a hurry, that's for sure. It is what I skimmed yesterday. It's not drying very quick, to be fair. That wall. There's 2 walls in the cupboard as well. But anyway, I won't chat to the camera anymore now. I'm going to get those bits skimmed up and get the hell out of here. Right here, all done and dusted, literally tidied up. Got to give the windows another little bit of a sponge down and a dry off. But yeah, it's been a hard one, but I've quite enjoyed it really. Bit of a workout. I have got to give this wall another trowel. You can't see it, there's some bubbles. A few bubbly bits here and there, so I need to give that another trowel. Anyway, start making a few more videos. Can't think what jobs I've got coming up. I'm actually going to help some mates for a couple of weeks, so it might be a bit of a delay in getting some content out, but I'll try and be a bit more regular. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't hardwall and then skim it 3 days later. That's the only advice I can give to you from this video. I knew this, but there you go. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and go and find us on Instagram at @AshThePlasterer. Thanks for watching, guys. See you all soon. Bye bye.